Have you ever heard of house hacking or the BRRRR method? Both real estate investing approaches. Today I want to keep it super simple for you and explain a real life example of how your money could work for you. I'm excited to pull back the curtain and share with you my first investment property and lay it all out there for you. When we're talking about money and real estate, there's different down payment assistance programs, there's different strategies that you can use to limit your amount of money that goes into a deal. But what we said was, hey, we don't want to borrow any extra money, we want to save up money. So what we did, we saved up $50,000 over 2 years. Looking back, that's probably even more than we really needed. The next thing we did was identify the property we wanted to put an offer on and purchase. We found a single family house in New Brighton and got it for $223,000. It was cosmetically beat up, but it was in a great neighborhood and had awesome bones. So we knew that's the perfect opportunity for us to come in and, as we're living there, fix it up. So at $223,000, our down payment was a little bit over $22,000. We decided to do a 10% down payment. We actually got the sellers to pay for our closing costs, but we kept our cash to close at $22,500. Our approach was a little bit the house hack and BRRRR method. So instead of buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat, we bought, rehabbed as we lived there. Like I said, the house was beat up on the inside. It needed all kinds of cosmetic updates. Over the course of a year living there, we spent roughly $20,000 to $22,000 out of our pocket. So that added to the, we'll call it 23 on the front hand. We're at $45,000 cash investment into this property. At this point, our mortgage was $1,200 a month. We got renters in there that were paying $24.50. So after we rented the property out and got renters in there, we got a refinance done. So we did a cash out refinance. So what that means is an appraiser came in, appraised our property for $326,000. The same property we bought a year earlier for $100,000 less, but that forced appreciation that we put into it by cosmetically updating it made a massive impact on the overall value of the home. At that point, we took out $34,000 of cash right into our pocket. That's tax-free dollars that we get to put towards our next deal, and we did the whole thing over again. To recap what we talked about, step one, we saved money. Then we identified a property that was $223,000 and bought it. From there, we lived in the property as we rehabbed and cosmetically did a facelift to the property. Step three, we found renters for that property. Got great renters in that were gonna care for the property. Step four, we refinanced the property. So we forced in all that forced appreciation and sweat equity. At the end of the refinance, we had $34,000 to put into our next deal, and we were left with a cash flowing property at $900 a month that we don't need to touch and is completely passive. The cool thing about real estate is when you own real estate and have renters, you actually own something that's appreciating in value. So not only do you have renters paying you additional cash flow, but you're also paying down this asset that's appreciating over time. There's no better way to build wealth, and it's not rocket science. You just need to jump in and take action. If you want to learn more about the house hacking method, the BRRRR method, or any other way to use real estate to your advantage, please reach out. Me or anyone on the team would love to help you out and explain a lot of different strategies that you can use, but we'll keep it simple so you can take action.